change direction work for the first day of the program and for the third day of the program, or third day that you're lifting, so Monday and Thursday, you're going to be doing a change direction with acceleration work kind of built into it. So on day one, what you're doing is called curved runs or curvilinear accelerations. And the way that we're going to set this up is we're going to use cones, and we're going to do this on the court. Your starting cone will be, say, halfway between the basket and the sideline. It's going to be a 5-yard run, so we're going to make it a pretty steep curve running back towards the middle of the court. So you're going to be angling back towards the free throw line, and then we're going to change direction and run back to the initial cone. The way that I've done in the past, that I think makes it the easiest to do, is literally just set up cones so that they create a nice curved shape for you to follow. And again, this is not to scale or to size, but this is kind of the angle of the run that I want you to be making. So you start here, these cones might be a little bit further apart, there might be more cones down, but the angle of the run will bring you pretty much to this angle. So you're going to be parallel to the baseline as you go to make your change direction and then turn and go the other way. Okay? So if you need to adjust the cone position, bring it closer to the basket so you end up kind of in the middle of the court or where the basket and the free throw line are, that's fine. The way that you perform these is you'll start on the outside of the cone, you'll accelerate, doing that 2-point start, you'll plant your foot in the ground, T-step, open back up, and then accelerate back through. And the goal is going to be, as you accelerate, if you're going this way, your right shoulder's on the inside part of the cones, foot goes in the ground, now my right shoulder's on the outside of the cones, and I come through and I finish. Okay? Some finer points to talk about here are, one, when we're going through these changes of direction, as you're running, you'll be nice and tall, you'll have long strides. As you come into the acceleration, you want to get shorter or lower your center of gravity down, increase your feet, and increase the number of times your feet are contacting the ground and your stride frequency. Put your foot in the ground, and then from that low position, you're trying to raise your center of gravity back up, increase your stride length to cover more distance, and you get back into your acceleration. Biggest thing to change the direction is maintaining those front side mechanics, same as you're doing with these accelerations and all the other running and acceleration drills that we're doing throughout this whole program. So as you go to lower yourself down, you can maintain that front side mechanics, so we're not getting our feet behind our body or our hips way back behind our body, and that allows us to get on the change direction pretty quickly. Once you've done the change direction and you're running back the other way, you're going to accelerate through the cone, let yourself slow down, walk back to the cone, walk back across to the other side of the arc, set up there, take a breath, do your next acceleration, and then come back. Okay? So the 10 on, 20 off that's listed on the sheet is just to kind of give you a guideline of approximately how much time it's going to take you to complete a rep and then rest. But basically all you got to do is complete a run, finish the run through to let yourself slow down, come back to the cone, slowly walk across, get yourself set up, and then repeat this. We're going to do that 8 rounds or 4 runs on each side. The effort on the runs is fairly high, like an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. We're going for quality here, not quantity necessarily. Once you get done with the 8 reps, you'll rest for 2 minutes. Then you have an option to repeat this for a second series if you want to. But again, the goal is just to get you into some of those angled running efforts that you have to do quite a bit while you're playing. And then also get you exposed to those full reversal change directions going into the cut at a little bit higher speed. Because the stuff we've done prior to this has been a little bit more extensive and kind of flowy and easy. So that'll be your curvilinear runs for your first day.